Nothing happened. Didn't die in my sleep, so that's good. Yeah, that's still, still burnt down. God damn, man. Oh, it finally closed. At least there's some good happening. Still. Um,
After all, we do need to do something.
Look at this back to you. How are you holding up? Tegan? Your voice is a little strained. I don't know if you're...
nah, I'm just...
Yeah.
I'm together. I
Are we
guess.
all?
Yeah.
I just can't believe. Well, it's just so much more quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. I mean, how many people are gone now?
Too many.
Medbay's destroyed, the forest is burnt down. There's a giant hole in Perg. Things kind of crumbling apart.
We
But
gotta
we'll get
get out
through
of here
it.
soon.
Robin has a plan. I don't know what this plan is, but whatever it is, it's the best shot we have.
Any shot's a shot we need to take.
I agree. We can't stay around here anymore. Who knows the next time those doors are gonna stay open and let more grievers in. We need to take action. The sooner we take action, the better.
Yeah.
We gotta get back to the outer walls.
We need to prepare for the outer walls. If the dread is anything like the grievers, then we have our work cut out for us.
Is that what they call it now?
Apparently. They decided to name it after the emotion that it filled them with. Filled them with a lot of dread, so now it's called the Dread.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I feel like, someone can have two names. It's fine. Nicknames exist.
That's true. y'all see those? Did y'all?
What?
I saw something. Must have been another hallucination, I guess. Like
I
a
didn't see anything.
like a tall, shadowy
Yeah,
figure
neither did I.
almost.
Well, the
A lot
longer
of
we stay here, the more shit we're gonna see, I guess. So
yeah, more hallucinations we're gonna see, more voices we're gonna hear, and the more we're gonna have to hear cult talk.
what?
You
Oh,
didn't hear?
Colt's back. Colt's alive.
How?
I don't. We don't know. What we do know is that Sting didn't kill him, and yeah, people can live from stings apparently. That's about it.
If given the right medical attention, which I don't know how he got the right medical attention by himself, but
Yeah, either he had some miracle cure, or there was a training book that none of us found out about. Last time I
There was
saw someone
something
get
that
stung, it happened in 2 minutes before they had to be put down.
There was something. We should probably move away from the tent before I say this, but there was something that did throw me off a little bit. When we were in the little area over there, right? And we mentioned the grievers breaking in here. Code said something along the lines of, they told me, and then stopped talking.
either
I don't
that
know.
was Robin telling him, because were you there when he first found out, or were you there when he walked in?
I was there, yeah.
Told me?
If that's the case, then I don't know.
It's just odd. There are two instances where he mentioned some other figure. Something else.
As much as I want to chalk it up to him going crazy, we know those voices in there essentially steal the voices of the dead. Draw you in.
So
Maybe.
something that controls the voices of the dead probably told Colt something.
If that's the case, then why?
And who?
The
All this
questions
means
keep on piling it up.
is that there is someone or something out there. Something with more knowledge.
What the fuck?
What?
I think I just saw what you were talking about.
Dark shadowy figure?
Very tall, very slender. Moved
Yep.
in a blink.
What?
Keep your guard up.
Didn't disappear the second I saw it. It moved to the left behind the tents over there. You go right, I go left.
God fucking damn it.
The tall shadowy figure?
Oh yeah, that thing just kind of stands around, stares at us, disappears. Yeah.
So I'll go
So
behind
we
you.
have some sort of tall, slender man watching us. Great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm kind of just going along with it at this point for the sake of my own sanity.
That's all we can do at this point.
If you worry about it too much, you'll, get distracted, so.
Really?
You okay?
I'm good.
Sorry.
No, I think I just blinked really fast or something.
Oh, okay.
Scared me. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We installed the broken script into May's Rebirth. My god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm good. That like raised my heart rate. That scared me. That like actually scared me. Okay, I'm good. Blue.
Yep. I think it should be good,
Hello.
actually. Thank you, Poppy.
It's okay?
Much appreciated.
It's okay?
Part due to the weather. So, yeah, fortunate, but it is what it is. We're gonna need to utilize a lot of people's backpacks to carry food for everyone, so. Yeah, I did copy whatever backpack was.
Do we lose that many people?
They okay?
Like a pendulum.
That's a pendulum.
We had clocks in here.
Oh, is it the swingy thing on the clock?
Yeah, like the big tall clock.
Ah.
I'm so fucked up, man.
Yeah. Shit's been rough out here.
What's up?
Nothing much.
I was trying to see if there was anything left up there, but
I checked last time. There's absolutely nothing.
even the books are gone. Great, cool. Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
I already moved all the supplies I could find into the container.
Thank you. Guess we're pretty much prepped for the most part. Oh god.
Have they said anything about plans? What we're
Not
gonna
really.
do?
So that's great. My idea is that we should probably form groups in case we get split apart. Also, the fact one big group is not a good idea with those things, as we have learned, because they can hear us. So we'll have to figure out a buddy system.
Yeah.
And whoever can't walk will have to be carried, so... Whoever's able to do that will do that, I suppose. We'll have to wrap them up.
Hmm. Do they have any answers about how to get out? Have they figured out any more? Or is that what they're...
I'm gonna assume it's something to do with that outer bit they got to. The walls of numbers.
Yeah, the door with the 5.
Yeah. I don't know if there's more. I feel like if there's a 5, it must be like a 4,
Well,
a
the thing...
3.
What we were thinking out there was that the outer walls, we realize, the inside maze is a square, but the outer walls are circular. So if there's a number 5, it's probably sort of like a clock,
Right, okay.
meaning it's split into even sections. So if there's at least 5,
So we have to find out which one is the right one.
that means there's a lot of other numbers we have to go through.
Oh, and we have to survive what's out there.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
good,
Mhm.
great, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep, that's great, cool. Surely we'll be
I mean,
fine.
It's either that or wait for it to make its way here,
Yeah, there's not really much option, really.
or
As I said,
wait and
there's going to be
get
losses.
some more people to come up.
If
But
they
the
send
thing
more up.
is, each time they've sent people up, it's gotten worse and worse.
So
So
I'd rather actually
that's
just get
not
out of
something
here
we
before
want.
they do that. Yep. Honestly, we all know that people are going to die as we go out there. As long as somebody makes it out, I think it'll be worth it. I think. You know?
Yeah.
They need to pay.
You do. They've built up a lot of debt with us.
What about the bodies? Did they make graves already, or?
I think some of them, I don't, not all of them are marked, so I can't tell whose is whose. Winter has one in the backyard. I think Skipper has one in the woods. There's someone's over here. I don't know who it is. Can't tell whose is whose. I'm gonna be so honest.
As long as there's some.
People tried. Obviously, Caden and Diamond are in the same grave. As far as I know, I told people to put Anthony with Cedar, so. Let's hope we don't have to bury anyone else, yeah?
Let's hope.
Someone needs to stand guard with Blake, that's what I know. They're
When we
losing their
get-
mind and they're not going to admit it.
Out there.
There's a couple down there.
Yeah, okay, I'm too short.
Need someone to
see his
keep track
grass.
of everybody.
Yeah, I try to, but I'm short and can't catch up, so it's pretty great.
Before we book it,
Head count.
I think we put everyone's name in a book. And when we get the fuck out of here, we'll still have their names. Even if they're not next to us, they'll still be with us somehow. One of the few
should
things we
also
can
note down
remember
the
from this
dead.
place.
Don't want to leave the dead unnoted, so if they can have their own page.
Hmm.
At least who I can remember, there's a lot of them. Guess it's no more piles of bodies now. We're just all gonna go in there and to really fight for it.
Yeah, I think we can do.
That's all
Fight
we
to
can
live.
do. We've been stuck in the middle for so long. It's
Guess we're the
time that we
centre of
get out.
attention.
We're not their lab rats. We're fucking survivors.
Mm-hmm.
If we get out and they think we're crazy, let's show them what it's like to be erratic.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
One thing I'm hoping when we get out of here, if I hope that we didn't deserve this. Is that weird to say?
No, I understand.
To know that we fought for our survival and we weren't worth it would be.
If we deserved it before, there's no way in hell we deserve it now. I don't give a singular damn, fuck, or shit about whatever I did before.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Peeked over the wall. Oh. Jesus Christ, that creature is like watching us. Jesus. Stretched itself across the top of you. Love that. Cool. Thank you. Continue.
This place is nothing but a twisted fucking piece of shit. It fucks with you, it fucks with the people you care about, it fucks with the people you just met.
Yep.
No matter what
Yeah.
they tell me that I did before this, it will not matter to me, because they did something even fucking worse.
Yeah.
They fucked with me.
I just don't get how they did any of this. If we're talking about someone causing this, right? How the fuck did they create things like that thing that's up there? Like, it's just so weird.
It has
Oh,
to be
let's hope we
some
get our answers soon.
fucked up people. I don't give a
It
fuck.
was there, wasn't it?
I don't care who they are. I don't care what they're doing it for, if it's for good or bad. I don't care if we're the last fucking people on this entire place. I'll make sure they're not here for long.
You won't be alone on that. They will pay, you know.
It's not normal. It shouldn't be normal to meet someone and expect them to die soon.
I know.
I'm tired of meeting people, forgetting people's names, not even speaking words to some people, and constantly thinking, what's gonna happen next to them? Will I have to sew them together, or will there be fucking nothing left? It's
I'm fed up
not
with big
normal.
bodies and ditches. It's everybody you put in a ditch is like, whose next? Whose face are you gonna see next? I don't want to clean up another body. I don't. It shouldn't be my job. It should be nobody's job.
I never want to see another fucking wall in my life.
I really, really want to believe that we'll all get out of here. I really do. They're gonna throw everything at us to make sure that we don't get out.
Then would hit him harder with everything we've got.
We'll make sure that they know our names. Okay. Medical supplies, how are we looking, by the way?
I've got 3 bottles of medicine, 12 bandages, and 7
Alright.
pills.
I have like 40 bandages. If you both need more, please let me know.
Yeah. Is there any still back at the
There should be. We found like a sack filled with medical supplies, so
Okay.
hopefully.
I can just go back there and grab what I need and leave the rest.
Before we leave, we have to make sure everyone's at least carrying a bandage on them so they can take care of themselves if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Because we won't be able to stop. We have to keep going.
We've got this.
We've got this. Oh, bless Poppy. I see Colt's awake then. Great. Great, cool.
How the fuck do you even survive that?
Time, apparently. He's definitely, not who he used to be. Just be careful, I guess.
I'm not careful anymore. Careful is safe, and safe gets you killed. Okay. Medical supplies are gonna be back here. It's in this one. Where is it? Where are these goddamn supplies? Where are they putting? These are all empty. Is that it? No, we had so much more. swear we had more. Oh my god, we're on our last fucking whim. Oh, okay. Let me think. Okay, so there's 9, 11 of these. I'm gonna take 5 and put them in the other one. The unintentional 9/11, my bad, guys. Okay, I'm gonna split these. I'm gonna actually just take like half. I'll just take all these and leave the rest, because I don't think we're gonna be needing. This is the only medkit left with supplies in it. Oh, sorry. Dude, what am I doing today? Okay, empty medkits, the only full one. And it has 5 pills. Oh, is this... Oh no, oh no, this has supplies in it too. Wait. Oh, this has so much more. Okay. Okay, well I'm just gonna put these in then. I didn't know we had so many. Hold on. Okay, well, let me put this back in here then, where I found it, since that's where everything is. These are really the last of...
How's everything looking over here?
All the medical supplies left are in this sack. I took all the items out of the medkits that are in here, so it's just empty medkits.
Got it. We should probably still take those just in case for like extra storage.
I guess, if people want to put their bandages inside of the medkit.
Yeah. I'll take an extra one.
Budgets.
We're just getting medical supplies, getting a tally, looking at everything.
Right.
Yeah, let me... So these are all the medkits we have. We have 9 medkits.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the supplies are on us.
Got it. Oh, rain stopped.
So if we want to pass these out to people, I would
Do we
say
start
that for
passing
the
them out?
final.
Alright.
I would say to pass out bandages first, and then when it comes time for the run, we pass these out.
Got it.
So that way everybody has some amount of stuff they can use. Even if they don't make it out, they have a better chance.
Mhm.
I'm so fucking tired of all of this. I thought that they were crazy seeing figures and stuff, and then... Maybe we're just all fucking crazy. I should probably find Colt and ask. How? So that's just fucking impossible in my eyes. I treated it best I could, and still. Yeah, I'll ask them where he is.
Morning, Tegan.
How is Colt alive?
Oh, you weren't here for that. Dude, okay. Fuck.
Explanation.
Okay, so apparently what happened is after the Grievers dragged him away, they did sting him, but after being stung, they triggered a trap. Apparently they can trigger traps, so they trigger a wall trap, they got separated, and well, Colt used that opportunity to run away. Colt managed to find a little spot where the Grievers didn't bother to really check, somewhere far out into the maze, like far away from this whole section that we're at.
Outer walls?
Not to the outer walls, but close to it. Like, they can hear the outer walls, but they could not see it. So there were probably out in those farther sections, all the way behind us, most likely, since we tend to take these front sections. So my guess is somewhere out between there. But either way, he managed to hold out over there for the whole time that he was gone. He only came back recently, and turns out now we know for sure that the sting is survivable. You just have to make sure you treat the wound before the person bleeds out.
But how was it treated?
He doesn't know. All he knows is that he managed to wrap him up with bandages, and apparently the sting makes you go crazy, makes you want to hurt people, at least by his account. So, since he was away from everyone, he was kind of isolated on his own. He had food on him, and since there's, the supply crates out there, he managed to find a couple that were nearby and feed off of that. But yeah, he just lived out there. He only came back the other day. So that's mostly it. We know for sure it's actually him and not an illusion. We tested it. And yeah, no.
So
It's
as long
actually
as you
him.
just fucking tough it out, you're fine?
It's more of if you seal up the wound, because we've seen how deep that wound could get. If you seal it up fast enough, and if that person could hold off from killing anyone long enough, apparently it slowly wears off. Not entirely by the looks of it.
Oh.
Oh shit. Itself.
Did I just run into the fucking spikes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, it's cranks. They're not exactly the most smartest, right?
There's more coming. There's more coming.
Careful, that one's
Okay. There's more. There's more.
I have to make a check on this.
There's quite a few more. Oh,
Just a few more.
Like that.
Is that one
You
stuck?
know, Sam is awake. Oh, there's Sam.
Huh?
I was gonna ask if you know if Sam is awake, so I can ask Sam
I think
if
he.
they can.
Oh yeah, he's right there.
Yeah. Sam, can you do me a favor?
I think that one's stuck.
Can you, can you, repair these two weapons?
Careful.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright,
the iron
okay.
material should be on the wagon.
No?
Alright, thank you.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't want it.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I feel like someone should keep an eye on that one. I don't know. It's,
I'll call it out for the others.
He's scared. I'm just happy this thing fucking closes. They said it wasn't closing before. I'm just happy it closes now. Okay.
¡Ay, coño!
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, you saw,
Okay. I'm going down now.
you saw that, right?
I've seen it.
I'm going. Yep.
I understand
Yep.
it now.
Yeah.
An illusion type of guy.
Yeah. That's the thing that keeps.
Yeah.
You okay?
So how'd they make
My
that?
heart, I was right there, and it,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope I managed to
Yep.
explain everything before
First
the
time?
whole crank attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step 1,
It got me at the photo. Okay.
bandage. Step
Just
2,
gonna.
get away. Step 3,
You are
Hope.
bleeding. Come on.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I do know
it's
some of
not
us
fine, come
have
on.
these tie ropes.
Take care of
They're
yourself
like
too.
lassos. We can tie them
You good?
up with that long enough.
Okay.
I just end up
If I
like
see you
cold,
bleed at all,
alive.
I will slap you.
I don't see how that's gonna help.
It seems
the
like
bleeding
slightly
part.
counterproductive. Yeah.
Well, I
Jeez,
don't. You know,
wild.
you know what I'm like with slapping. It's not going to be that bad.
Oh, you're very strong. I actually think it'd be quite painful.
You let me know.
If you slap me,
Yeah. Does it hurt if I slap you? Can you let me know?
I mean,
Don't slap Colt. That's like the worst person you can
I've been-
slap.
I've been.
It's like the most sickly person.
What's the plan to get out?
I mean, Robin punched me in the gut near where I was
Yeah, I think you
stung.
could take a
know?
slap
Normally
to
the
the
plan
cheek. I
is
think
to
you
have
take
two
that.
No, I
groups,
think
Uh-uh.
that's,
scouting
I think
group
there's better
and
people you could slap.
the group
Why do
filled
I
of
keep
injured
getting
and less
punched?
experienced
No,
people.
are you okay?
You, me, Victor,
Okay, so I'll make sure you
and
never see me
Izzy.
bleed.
Yeah.
Was it? I think it was Ronnie. The ones who went out there
gonna
are
be
still
okay,
alive.
it's gonna
We'll
be
lead
No,
the two
no, don't
groups.
do
Step
that.
Sometimes I
Don't,
forget I
don't,
literally
two per
can
group.
beat everyone here but
stop,
Lucas.
Stop it.
Okay, let's just move over
Why
here
do
so
you
that
have a
way
knife
I
out?
don't get distracted
I've
by
always
their.
hold tonight.
But yeah, so we're taking the wagon with us so that way we can lighten up the load for a bit. At some point, we're definitely going to need to abandon the wagon, assuming that we're unable to take it all the way over there, which most likely is the case. If I remember correctly, there was a ledge, so we'll definitely have to drop it off there.
But how
Hope
do we
that-
get out though?
Same way we got out of the first section. We go out to the outer section and
No, I mean
Well-
out.
out. Well, through the doors. The big giant doors that we saw. One of those have to lead out. I don't know why they weren't open when we were out there, but something has to have opened them. They wouldn't make doors that don't open. So I'll definitely have to explore the outer section for a bit. Once we manage to open up one of the doors, and make a beeline out towards the exit. Not much of a plan, but better than sitting here and waiting.
I've got your weapon. Unfortunately, we ran out of iron to fully fix this one, but this one's fully repaired.
As long as I'm able to fight against the cranks, alright. I know it's not the best plan. At this point,
I'd rather
I
die
don't know.
looking for freedom than sitting in this fucking hellhole.
Agreed. I have most of the stuff packed. Got your stuff packed?
We've got pretty much everything. All the medical supplies are in one sack. It's, I think, 9 med kits filled with stuff. So we can first give bandages to everyone and then pass out the med kits to those who are most likely either to use them or to help others.
Got it. Yeah.
So that'll be more your part.
Yeah. I'll have to see who is gonna be awake for everything. If it comes down to it, we'll definitely have to stuff some bodies into a body bag. Because I know some people will be awake for a part of the journey, but some people are more susceptible to falling asleep.
I wish I could.
Yeah. Definitely need our strongest to be able to carry both a body and a sack. So I'll definitely have to figure that out more with Victor and Lucky, as well as the other heads of security. How to go about with that. We are managed to be awake. I would like you to help either Victor and me with leading the group that's going to be in the back.
Hmm.
You're both skilled in being a runner and you're a medic. You're probably their best chance of getting out of there if something happens to the first group. I'll definitely give you guys some of the other stronger ones. So that way you guys have not only those who don't go into the maze, but those who have been in there. Know what I mean?
Hmm. Would we not want to split those who are not as experienced half and half to both groups?
Right.
I feel like that would just make more sense if both groups have people who can tell those that haven't been in yet or haven't been as experienced, rather than just the people leading it.
That's true.
Because the people at the back aren't going to be able to hear the people at the front the best. You gotta have the people that can snap to it.
Best to have a mixture of both on both sides, on both groups.
I just... I don't want to see as many people die as I have. And I'd prefer it to be low. I'd prefer it to be 0, if anything.
That's why I want to make sure that both groups are still separate, but still relatively close to each other. Don't know how to exactly make sure that happens. probably designate one person to run up or go back whenever something happens. Might be better to mix up the two. Have the have half people who are inexperienced in with each part of it. Really a plan then needs more out the kinks, but running out of time. I'll definitely put that into consideration. Probably be better to actually do that or think about it.
No. Holt is back,
What is about
Yep.
but you did good.
Hmm?
The leader you were, you did good.
that? All right, yeah. Are you like stepping down or something?
Oh, no, Cole doesn't want to take the position anymore. I'm still in charge, but the moment we get out of here, I'm having you guys lead. Well, 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 it's gonna be more of a council, if anything. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out, but so far it's gonna, after we get out of here, or if any case I die, which I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but you never know. The head of security and what is left of the original group will um dictate what goes on next, and then hopefully you Junkrats will be put in position of more power. So you guys are the ones who, you know, have fresher eyes on all of this. Well, I.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't want to lead when we're out there. I'd rather have like a whole group of people lead instead of just one person. Was he pointing at me?
Clue. Oh, I was looking as well.
I'd have just been pointing this general direction.
Maybe. I just so happened to be in the fucking way.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I know it's probably a hell of a job, but I'm glad you're in charge. At least until whenever you feel like, or however long. I'll at least be able to say that.
Thanks. I don't know
Is he pointing again?
if... Hold on.
Oh, by the way, if you got food, I'm kind of hungry. Cheers, mate.
I'm still getting used to using a backpack.
I have no idea what they're doing.
Neither do I.
That's not...
Oh, pointing
Okay.
directions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Right,
Pointing
okay.
directions.
You did say Colt came from somewhere down that way, probably. So probably
Yeah, most likely in that area.
explaining what's going on and what happened.
Yeah.
In my head, at least.
Because from what I can tell, with everything, we mostly check this area, the right side, and the left side, but mostly down towards, at most, the middle.
Yeah, no, if the mourner takes Poppy, no, no, I'm not.
And that's the most we've ever explored. I've heard tales of people going further, but at most it was just bedtime stories.
Hmm. Well, I mean, now we know people made it further. They just
Yeah.
couldn't tell the stories themselves.
Yep. Either way, it'll be nice to finally get out there to the outer section. It was actually nice. Like a weird sense of how do I say it? It felt like it had more air. Know what I mean?
I mean, it
And
was more
here,
open.
Less cramped. Yeah,
yeah,
open.
There weren't any twists and turns. It was just one big circle. One
yeah.
big flat corridor. Curved
Meanwhile,
around for
in here,
miles.
it's like, yeah. Meanwhile, in here, it's like we know where the front and back is. We see the walls around us. We know exactly where it ends. Inside the maze, it's like it feels like it never ends. Out there, it's like empty.
Don't worry about it. We've all been
You
seeing it.
know, yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm trying to wrap my head around now. There's just some weird creature just standing around watching us 24/7. It is a bit weird, you know. Like,
I just assume it's just like the ghosts or the illusions that we've been seeing,
yeah, no.
ramping it up a
Speaking of
bit.
ghosts, again, I'm still gonna try and like wrap my head around Colt being alive. But also, when I was trying to repair your tools, I saw I was like over there, and then I like for like half a second, I think I saw that black thing, and then Caden like a few like meters like away from it, and then they just disappeared like half a second, and then just
I
Like
mean,
over there
this
where?
whole
Up
place
on
is
the wall.
Well,
constructed
I
by
can't tell
people.
because it's dark as that's just like nighttime. So if there are the wolf, then that's great.
Oh,
The thing is, this
so
whole place
it's
is constructed by people. The monsters we fight in it are constructed by people. The things inside of here are constructed by people. So who's to say they're not the ones causing us to see all this shit, you know? Trying to get us to freak out.
I mean, they succeeded with a couple people. They almost succeeded with Blake.
Right. Okay. Yep. I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep pretending that I didn't actually acknowledge that they exist, and if I see them, I'm just gonna look through them. That's probably what I'm gonna do because I have no clue what and how to react to that every time I see it.
They're hard to
Neither do
ignore,
I.
but
Yeah.
all you need to know, or at least what I'm telling myself, is it's just another attempt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Been telling myself that every single time.
They're just trying to freak us out more and more. Just trying to get us to freak out on each other or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's just hope
I don't care if
doesn't
it's
succeed.
actually spirits or whatever. At this point, I've given up on rationalizing anything here.
Yeah. Like the voices, I've just stopped acknowledging them. So yeah, I've just focused back on what probably reality.
Yeah, I think I can say I'm not scared anymore. I know it isn't true, but I can at least say it.
Anything that gives you more power to say that and to acknowledge it.
If I can sit in a tree for 12 hours with the forest burning around me, hearing the screams of the people I've met, I'm not scared anymore.
Good. Let's hope that When we get out of here, dreams will be just a distant memory. Oh, I gotta go eat before I end up starving myself out here. See you guys later.
Yeah. Right.
I just hate the quiet. Everybody's just on their last fucking limb. Everybody we have matters. No ifs, ands, or buts. No matter what this fucking place throws at us. No matter what happens, no matter if we even live to see the next day. Everyone plays a role. Everyone.
Coffee.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 13, 14, 16, 17. I see y'all on the other side. I'm still in disbelief. I shouldn't be alive, man. I shouldn't. I really just shouldn't be alive. But I am. I'm here. I can do something. I can still help. That's all that matters. I don't think I've ever seen anybody come up here. What do you want? I heard your goddamn footsteps. What do you want?
Tegan.
Nobody
okay?
passed you on the way out, right?
No.
Are
Why?
you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Why?
I think I'm just... I just can't let it get to me. It's nothing.
We've managed to come up with a name for the slender thing.
Great.
Yeah, it's just Blake. Yeah, we call it the Mourner.
A mourner?
Yeah.
I would say it's more like the griefer, but that name's unfortunately taken.
Yeah. So far, it hasn't hurt us. It's just been watching us and almost gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, it's definitely been making its rounds.
Mm-hmm.
It never speak to you?
No, but I feel like anytime it's around, I hear a certain like whistling sound. No one else but me can hear it. But anytime I hear the whistling, there it is. it has a certain tune to it. It's like it's odd. Anyways,
I
I just want to.
I'm so confused why it's here. What could it even be fucking caused by?
I don't know.
It has to be by them. Because if everybody's seen it, it's not just like someone going crazy or someone seeing shit. It's everybody seeing it. It has to be manufactured. And yet somehow it's like I could hear it. But I can't say it had a voice.
We'll figure it out. I'm gonna go grab some breakfast, but you take care of yourself, and if you see it, let me know.
I think anybody will let you know.
Yeah. Take care, Tegan.
See ya. Everybody sees it at the same time. That means there's only one. Right? I'm just... This thing has me fucking searching for silhouettes in the distance, man. There's bigger things at fucking stake. And now they're just throwing this thing randomly out of nowhere. It's not even like hostile or anything. It's just there. It's just a fucking distraction. I need to stop fixating on this thing and actually focus on what we need to do to get out of here. We can't get distracted anymore. Maybe I should have picked up that sword. I'm just so tired. The mourner. What did he even say again? Or communicate, I guess? Oh, well. It's not like anyone was sleeping down here anyway. Yeah,
This is. Please read.
I just hadn't read this yet. All possible hiding spots. Well, at least my bunk is okay.
Yeah.
Not like I can sleep in it anymore. I don't like this place anymore. Did I ever even really like it though? I think I just like the people in it. Every fucking shadow. I'm just looking at every fucking shadow. Okay, how many weapons do we have? I should be checking that too. 6 knives. No, 6 knives. 3 cutlass. 9 grapples. Did they put everything in the cart? No, there's still some stuff. Ooh, they gotta put the spear in there. There's still a backpack too. Oh, that's the backpack with the... Oh shit, okay. We need any more of these? Well, we've still got extra grapples. We need to put that in the... Ah, Jesus. I forget that it just unhooks. Wait. Wait, is this the outer? Okay, I need to put these put these? Probably down here. Is the best place. I'll put the ones low in durability top there, and then put that. Oh, I picked up another. Wait, no, this I already had this. Okay, so that should be fine. Is there more space? There's backpacks. I could probably put more in the backpacks. Oh no, these are full, I think. Yeah. Alright, well then I probably put everything I can in. Is there anything else? I guess maybe I check, maybe I check Berg? I mean, I've never been to the farm. I don't think the farm needs much other than... I don't pick the farm first. Okay, that. I remember doing this once or twice, but I wasn't really taught how. So I'm hoping I'm doing it right. I kind of like the quiet. Just a little bit though. Dude, everywhere I fucking go, there's just more and more. I forget these don't... Here, I'll take the seeds out. That'll be more space. Is that good? Oh, let me put this in here. Oh no, there's no space. I didn't miss anything, no. I don't even know what those blue things are. Oh my fucking god. Why are you even... What, do you want to talk or something? I don't... call you the fucking mourner? What even are you, man? I'm just so confused. It's like, why hasn't this been here the whole time? Why hasn't it been showing up? Everyone's talking about hallucinations. Now everyone's seeing the same hallucination. And now I can't even, like, pick crops or put our shit together in the wagon without seeing some fucking thing out of the corner of my eye. And now every shadow I look at, I'm just thinking, is there a silhouette in there? Is there something there? What the fuck's going on? Why is this thing here? I should probably actually write this. Forgot I gave this. Hold on. Okay. I probably want to rewrite this. I don't know. I'm kind of okay with it, but I'm also like, I don't know. I would rewrite it, but honestly, it's fine.
Talking to yourself?
I was just I heard that when the grievers take you, they don't leave much. So
No.
I wrote down something, and I gave
should
it to
probably do
Hector
that
before I
too.
went in the maze.
Right. Are you
Because it's better to just have it
thinking?
on someone else. I was thinking about changing it, but I just can't be asked at this point.
What is there left to say?
Not much. That's for sure.
I need to write my words, but I know that I've said most of what I've needed to.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that
Okay.
thing's just sort of been following me.
Hey, it's friendly.
I was getting stuff from the supplies and putting them in the cart.
Hmm.
And it was also looking through the supplies.
It seems harmless, at least.
Has it interacted with you?
If I tell you yes, will you think I'm crazy?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, there it is again. Yeah. I was in the photo booth and it was just stood there and I couldn't do anything to it, but it stood there and told me the stars and then went away and I knew exactly what that meant. So great.
Because earlier I was just sitting up here. And I've been seeing it the whole time. And I heard footsteps behind me. But I didn't turn around because I knew it was just this fucking thing.
It's either him or
And
there's other things.
It said it's nice to see you again.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, yep. It waved at me at the graveyard, so...
Yeah, I think... I don't know. I should ignore it, but...
Yeah.
It keeps popping up.
Yeah.
And if it's communicating, I kind of want to ask it about stuff. Like,
Yeah.
if everything in this place is made by someone, the person in charge, the people in charge, whoever the fuck, that means
And
this thing is made by it. In some way, somehow. We can all
I
see
know,
it.
it's weird.
It's not just a hallucination on one person's part. Like, everyone's been seeing shit, but this is something everyone can see.
And something that's gonna surprise you more is that it's always been here.
Maybe they're just pumping some shit in the air or something to make us all
I don't know.
freak out, but...
I don't know. I just... Maybe none of this is real. And imagine, right? Imagine. Crazy.
I would think that. No, maybe I died in that tree. And this is all
Maybe we're all
just
dead.
a nightmare. Maybe this whole thing is a nightmare. And I'm in a coma or something.
I don't know. I don't want any of it to be real. Who wants to see their friends get torn apart? I don't.
It's reality to me until I wake up.
Exactly.
I'm alive.
We are alive.
We are needed.
We are.
Each and every single one of us here. We need to get the fuck out of here.
We're worth more than a body in a ditch. All that anger. They deserve to feel every second of it.
I just want to sleep for once.
Yeah. I know you're there.
So that's the sound Hector was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you here? Why fucking show up now? Out of all times.
A lot of things showing up just now.
Well, if this thing is capable of talking, who made you? How did you get here?
Does it even know?
It's seen me before, apparently. How do I know you?
Has it seen all of us before?
One ring for yes, two rings for no. Or I guess lower tone for no. Do you know who created you? Are you even real?
Are we? Okay. Yep. Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
following
this is
us?
fine. Only likes us when we're alone, so. Yeah, I get it. Maybe it'll answer your questions, maybe it won't, but I know that we need to prepare for what's ahead, and I don't know if this thing can really help us, so. Or maybe it's a distraction, who knows?
I'm as prepped as I can be, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you control this place in any way? Okay. You said that before? How do you know me? Okay. 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 Awesome. Great. Great. Love that. Love that. How do you know me? Where have you seen me before? Actually, hold on. Do you know me from before? Hope we can meet again. I... Who the fuck am I even talking to? I don't even know. Why am I even talking to this fucking thing? It's literally, it's hallucinogenic. It's something crazy. It's stupid. When did we meet? I don't even know who you are. If we met before, I'm sorry. There's a lot of people in this fucking place who've died without me knowing their name. I don't know people's. All I know is that we're stuck here. We don't know the way out. We're trying to find it. It's something out there. Something, someone, some group of people. Maybe it's fucking you. I don't know. Just keeps pulling us back. Why is this fucking happening? Why are any of us fucking here? What's the point of all this? I don't care if this is a fucking disembodied figure or some fucking real thing. You're the only fucking thing that has answers that isn't one of us. I don't give a fuck if I'm crazy, if all of us are crazy. Either way, we're all fucking crazy together. But I just want to know, why the fuck is this happening? Why are we here? What's the point? When did I fucking meet you, apparently? Oh, so holy bell. Or creature. Why are you even here? Why are you, I guess, haunting us? This whole place is fucking crazy. I'm tired. I'm so tired of new shit like this popping up all the goddamn time. So I just ask you one more question and then I'm done. Because I've realized how fucking crazy this is. To be talking to a goddamn bell. Like it's a person. Who was I? Well, if I was no one before, thank God I'm somebody now.
They're arguing, fair warning.
Oh.
If Colt was
You got a
there
hole in your roof.
when we saw him, he said no. How many times have we seen Caden? How many times have we seen Cedar out there? How many
Still
times?
could have gone out to check. We still could have gone out to check.
And you think the one time it could have been Colt. You honestly thought it was Colt? Colt themselves even said that even if it was them, why would they have not run towards us the moment they could?
Like, I've been talking to a bell for the past 30 minutes. It's
Are
not.
you still talking to him?
Yeah. There's no way this thing is.
We can't trust what we see out there, Blake. Maybe that one time, maybe it was Colt. We never know for sure. But all we know for certain is that that day, that was not Colt, as far as we know. And I don't regret pulling you away from that gate because who knows? You could have ended up like Finch. And I would rather die than to allow that to happen.
What happened to Finch?
Finch chased after a ghost of Skipper, we believe. And a griever was waiting on top, hiding in the bushes, well, in the vines above. I tried to grab them, but the griever came in between both of us, right as I was about to grab Finch from there. Finch slipped out of my hands, and the griever got them. I can only imagine how much of a painful death it was to be out there alone. And I didn't want that to happen to you.
I just want to be seen as a leader. I just want to know what's going on.
And
you can say that you want to finalize your fucking plan, but I want to know. I just want to know shit, okay?
Well, I keep telling you that I'm trying to work things out before I can tell you the full plan. Because things are changing. Things are, like, every minute, a part of it changes. I want to make sure that you and Clover, and even Colt, who still doesn't know the full length of the whole plan, get, like, the right idea and, you know, help finalize everything else. once the plan is at a point where it's only a small bit about it that needs to be fixed, then yes, I will discuss it with you. But until then, I need to make sure the materials that we got from that run get into these sacks, put off of that wagon, because now we know for sure that we can't take it with us, and figure out a plan with the Junkrats on how to distribute it.
You wouldn't have finalized the plan with us. You would have finalized the plan with Victor, or with Henry, or with Lucky, or with anyone else. And then me and Clover would have heard it from some random person.
No. Once the plan is done...
Yes. Yes.
Listen, we can argue about this as much as you want. Either way, I still need to get the advice from the Junkrats, because at the end of the day, they're the ones who's going to be carrying the backbone of all this. I need to know their opinions before the plan can finally be finalized. Before everyone can hear
have fun with your fucking plan, Robin.
Okay, sure. Go! Jesus.
What was that about?
I'll go check on them.
Blake is upset because I keep hearing from secondhand accounts about the plan, and the plan isn't fully ready yet because we keep finding new obstacles that we need to keep an eye on. And I've been trying to discuss it with the head of security, plus Tegan's and Hector, whenever I can, because they're the current medics who are awake, about what can be changed before we can give them the task and delegate what needs to happen for the final run.
I'm aware, but also talking to the other leaders is definitely a thing you should do.
Yeah, once things are a bit more finalized, but...
We help you finalize it, Robin. What's so hard to get about that?
I'm talking with the head of security. Colt doesn't even know about
Head of
some
security?
it.
We've been here longer than them!
Yes, but they're the ones who have fresher eyes than us.
I made a friend.
And?
Hi, friend.
Oh god, okay.
Ay, coño.
What the?
Listen, we saw what happened when we just take the jobs to ourselves. I've seen how the other Junkrats feel about that. I want to make sure that they know that their opinions are important. They're gonna be
But
the
what
ones
about
who are
ours,
voting.
Robin? Do you know how little ours have felt like they mattered lately because you don't talk to us? Have you not
Because
noticed
I don't
that?
want you guys to be worrying about this until things
It's
are
our
a little
job,
bit more
Robin.
clear. You guys already have to deal with a lot. You with your own injuries, Blake with trying to figure out
Being
stuff on
injured
their
is
own.
part of what it is to be here. You know this.
Listen, I'm just trying to figure out some last bit of things before I can tell you guys. My whole idea was to bring you guys into, well, definitely not the leader's tent, but just have a separate with you guys so that way I can tell you what I have so far and see what your guys' ideas are.
But we want to talk about it before you get to that point. Because we want to go through each steps with you. Help you talk to other people. Because we want to help you.
Thing's fast.
Can you please stop talking that thing while interacting?
I was
Okay.
waving.
I don't think now is the time to be bothering each other. I think now's the time that we have to be together. We have
And
to be
that's what I'm
communicating.
trying to say.
But we can't be getting mad at each other. Once
I'm
we
not
start getting
mad,
mad,
I'm just frustrated.
it's okay. But as soon as we start getting more and more frustrated, like having Blake walk away from the conversation entirely,
I know.
we need to come together. This isn't just a matter of the leaders will
Talking
make up with it and
to
then
random
tell
people.
everybody. We are a small group of people in a giant goddamn fucking maze. And we need
That's
to
why
work
I'm
together.
wondering why everything's been so split. It should be a group talk.
I will agree. There's so few of us. I almost feel like seniority's sort of broken down.
I
don't
think
even know if it matters anymore.
no matter what, we can't be having arguments like this. If we have frustrations, we tell people. And we don't say, okay, but... We listen and we talk. Because as soon as we're at each other's throats, we're... That's just another fucking hoop to jump through. And I'm so tired of all the hoops we've been through already. Please just... We're such a small group of people. We don't need to be separated. I know you're doing your best. I know everybody's trying. But we should be doing these together. It doesn't work how it used to.
Not like that really worked anyways. Let's be honest. Look where it got us, you know?
The system was flawed from the beginning.
We need to work together in a group. We need to shake Blake to stop freaking out every 5 seconds.
We talk with Blake. We listen to what Blake has to say. And we come to a conclusion together. It sounded like... it sounded like Blake was upset because Blake never got the news from the people in charge. It was always someone else who heard from the people in charge.
I never got
That
the
shouldn't
news
be
either.
happening. Everybody needs to be on the same fucking page, or else we're gonna have people 3 steps behind with an F.
We had like a forum for collective meetings. We can still use that.
If we have plans, we talk to people. Not just some people, everyone.
Yeah,
If someone's
okay,
out of
I'm
the
gonna
loop,
talk to Blake.
it's clear that somebody's going to die. And I don't know about you, I've seen enough. Especially with just one.
Have a point.
Yes.
No,
Can I
no,
ask what
no,
happened
no.
to you?
It's a very long story.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean like you.
It's a long, long story.
Because you're acting different.
It's probably the effects of the sting.
Yeah, that. I'm okay though.
Just- Where do you get stung?
Oh, right about like body. I mean, you can see where the puncture hole is.
Oh,
Oh.
there.
I bandaged it up pretty good.
Did you do anything else to treat it? Was it just a bandage?
Well, I mean, I cleaned it a little bit. Didn't really have a lot of supplies to necessarily clean stuff with. I heated up the knife that I had and pressed it against it. For the most part,
Ooh,
that hurt.
Out your system.
Didn't Sasha say that was never really a good idea?
What the hell?
That
When did that hole get there?
I don't know.
Put the hole back.
Thank you.
It's a whole lot of nothing.
But anyways, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I got some weird blackened veins around where I was stung, but I mean, those don't seem to go away. I check on them every day.
Is it like still in your system or?
I think it wears off after a little bit, but I think that just depends on the person. I don't know.
So it might depend on the person.
Right.
It might depend on how
Didn't
quickly you get into it.
Didn't you say you feel a little bit faster?
Well, I think that's just because my body's in overdrive. I don't know.
Kind of adrenaline.
I guess, but I don't feel, the normal effects of it. I mean, I've had adrenaline rushes before. This isn't like that. I just feel
I mean, we
Here.
did have 2 accounts where people, like Kaden and Dahlia, where after they got stung, it seems like their abilities are heightened. Maybe that could have been it. Some leftover heightenness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great.
Because Dahlia was able to pierce and almost kill Clover through a single spear, which, sometimes we hit each other with spear, but never as deep as Dahlia did. Dahlia never really had that strength until at that moment.
yeah, but
That
I'm
was a
not
lot of strength.
not any stronger than I was. I'm just fast. Well, faster.
That's another thing. From what I've been told is that when Kaden got stung, they just kept running and running and running, chasing. Almost as
But-
if they just never lose the energy.
I would recommend not trying to use whatever plan you're
yeah,
thinking.
No.
Not a very
no.
smart
We are
idea, trust me.
We are never using the stink. If anything, I'm just holding on to it just so, like, in case for some reason the sting becomes useful against either towards the grievers or maybe opening up a lock.
Yeah,
It's
or some
thin.
kind of antidote.
Hopefully the latter.
Well,
As I said, hopefully for the latter. Don't want to try and use it against another griever, and then lo and behold, that griever becomes stronger and get more casualties.
from what I've discovered due to just being, I mean, the effects don't, like I said, I think it just depends on the person. But, I mean, I don't think there would be some type of cure for it. I mean, the veins are still there. I've been here somewhat conscious. I don't really know how to describe my current mental state. But, I mean, there's not really much to say about it.
Lucky, just ignore it. It's a weird new illusion thing.
We call it the mourner.
It's no one. Don't worry about it.
The mourner.
Just trying to
Because
distract
it's-
you. Not
'cause
trust your
it's, you know-
surroundings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as stated, I mean, it's an unknown thing. I don't really know how I survived. I felt like I was going to die every second that I was feeling the effects of it. My body still hurts sometimes from it. My nerves are shot. Normal injuries don't hurt as much as they did. But I also think that that's just because my nerves are just fried from feeling that much intense pain. I wouldn't say that it's worth any of it, because I don't like feeling like this. I know that something is wrong with me. I don't feel happy. I don't feel sad. I don't feel... you guys see it. I talk like this.
You
I don't
live, though.
have I did live, but barely. I was nearly on the point of insanity when I finally made my way back.
Part of you died.
In a sense, yes. I mean, I saw my dead lover. I saw my friends. I saw you. And I saw you.
What were we doing?
Yeah.
Blaming me, for the most part. Telling me that it was my fault that everything happened, and, I believe them.
And Sasha?
Sasha was a lot of crying.
If I remember correctly, one of the last few things I remember you getting was a book blaming you for everything.
But with Sasha, it was crying, and one moment she wouldn't be able to breathe, but then the next she wouldn't be able to see. And then the other time she was perfectly fine. When I saw Blake was covered in blood, and I didn't know exactly what was going on with that. Robin was perfectly fine. Clover, you look about the same as I saw you there.
Wow, so I look fucked up? That's great, cool.
Well, I mean, I mean, could have been worse.
Definitely could have been better.
I mean, I saw Cedar. I saw Winter. I talked to Winter. I talked to Cedar too, but Cedar didn't speak.
Didn't you
Yes, she
mention
doesn't.
them leading you back here?
No, not really. I found my way back myself. They were just kind of there to talk to me.
Oh.
I don't think we should be stung by this thing.
No, I really don't
Yeah,
think you
no.
should.
Yeah, all right.
But at least we know there's a way to
Themselves
live
given
through it
them,
now.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Worst
Yeah,
case
but we
scenario, you
have
do
no
get
idea
stung.
It just
how.
means you'll have to be left behind.
Do we really want to leave people behind after they get stung?
If the only way is for them to not be around anybody,
Well, we have rope. We could just tie them up. I don't know.
who's to say they won't, like, rage out of it like Dahlia?
Dahlia
wondering
did manage to do that.
If we do try to escape, what's waiting for us?
Well, I mean, from our night run, our first issue was dealing with the dread.
I mean, past all that, like,
I don't
let's
know.
say there is an exit. What
Past the door?
is it? Just gonna be like grass? Oh, hey, buddy.
That's the one thing that,
Right.
to be honest, just ignore it.
I mean, there has to be something because, I mean, from what there has to be something because there has to be people.
Would they let us out?
We'll let ourselves out.
We don't know.
After
I mean,
everything we've been through? You think they're gonna listen? I
That's
don't
what I'm
believe it for a
wondering.
bit.
I don't know. There could be nothing out there.
We have to be ready to not only fight whatever creatures we're against, but also fight other people.
The
Regardless what
unfortunate reality of it.
happens, it's better to go looking for the answer.
Oh yeah.
We've sat here this whole time. The exit's
This
just
point.
around the corner.
Anything better than staying here. At this point.
Even if there's nothing past it, nothing outside of this maze, at least we know.
Better than not knowing.
For them.
Gotta be better than stuck in a box.
Anything's better than that.
This box
Yeah.
has to have like some kind of end to it. Everything has an end to it. Life, path. There's no way this thing goes on forever.
I doubt it.
I mean, you
We'll
did
find our way.
mention something.
What did I mention?
Well, along with a bunch of weird information like crystals, something about like a group starting with an eye. I don't remember. It was one of your ramblings when you came in here.
Group with an eye, huh?
Like a
Huh?
group of people. Someone.
I don't know.
Oh right,
I
you were
don't remem-
saying a weird word at one point.
Yeah.
Argonaut?
Yes,
Whatever
that.
that means.
I don't know what
Argonaut.
it means.
I don't know what that means either.
It's just a word. I mean, I don't really know exactly what. I don't really know what it means.
Okay.
Argonaut.
It's not a common word to me, at least.
I mean, it has to be a word that is important enough for Cole to remember. And again, Cole remembers bits and pieces, weird ones,
Hmm.
but that's the one thing that tends to stick out the most.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of weird things that I've said. Apparently, I was singing according to Poppy. I didn't even realize I was singing.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you started doing that.
Oh.
Oh, why? Even like spinning around.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, like right there.
Huh?
You started singing.
You're sure you're fully okay, right?
Yeah.
I never answered that question. I don't
Oh,
think I'm
okay.
okay.
At least
You're
you're
certainly
honest.
different.
Physically, I think I'm okay. Mentally, not at all.
Hmm.
But I don't think I'm dangerous. I just think I'm
Crazy?
not. I wouldn't say crazy. I would say
Could
more
be.
just
Abnormal.
Abnormal. That's a good word for it. Because I can understand
Right.
why people are upset, why people are sad. I just can't feel that emotion anymore. Or I just, it's harder to feel that emotion.
Do you think it's either because of the sting or just being
Or
out there
because
for
of the
so
fact
long?
that I was out there for so long and had no one else to talk to.
That'll do a number on you.
I mean, I was talking to dead people. Quite literally.
Not the only one.
Honestly, if it's just to stop, seeing and talking to dead people, I'd like to get out of this maze.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. After being chased by grievers, for the few days that for out there, yeah, I would much rather get out of here now rather than later.
Yeah.
Because I would, well, I don't think I could ever adjust to anything normal, even if there is such thing as normal past this place. I'd much rather not have to fight for my life.
What would happen if you got
Every
stung
day.
twice?
Let's not find out.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to know.
Maybe don't test that.
Yeah, no. Something that's on my mind.
Barrel.
I'd assume you just go crazy faster.
Yeah.
Or I start being able to, or like I'm able to go super fast and just go pew 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 pew.
Oh,
that might be
You
good.
mean like what just happened now?
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
I just
We all
showed
saw
something
that,
out.
right?
Yep,
I'm
we
good.
all did.
I'm just
Okay.
pretending that I'm
I've
just
given
saying
up on
just
acknowledging
ignore
it.
What, was something behind me?
No,
Nope,
nothing happened. I don't know what
Nope.
happened.
It was just
I'm
me.
good
all.
already.
Let's just.
No, you were right there.
Stop
Just
acknowledging it.
ignore.
I want to get out of here already.
Yeah,
It's-
getting.
Yeah.
Well, then I say, once we get everything set up, I mean, it's up to y'all. I'm just here. I have no power. I have no
I'm
authority.
just
I'm
waiting
just,
for the go-ahead.
yeah, I'm just the crazy
So-
person that y'all keep in the corner.
Okay, I don't know
Mara,
about
we
keeping it
Okay,
Get
that might
everything
be a
sorted
little
and
too
out?
accurate.
Me and
think-
Hector are bunk
I
buddies.
mean, yeah.
We get
Yes,
everything
I-
ready.
We gotta put
and
people
we
in
leave
barrels.
when everyone's prepared.
Victor,
In the big tomorrow.
over here.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
Victor.
Who's calling my name?
You just want to force my way.
Well, the current plan is this. There's gonna be two.
It's in.
Do we
Kinda hard
wanna
to tell with all the clouds.
do we wanna
What the
just
fuck?
go
Wait,
ahead
hold
and-
on. Did nobody just call my name?
No.
No?
I
Oh,
swear
one
I just
person
heard
said
someone
your
say, I heard Hector, come over here.
Let's not follow that
Maybe you
voice.
Are you
Victor
sure?
come
Because I
over
heard
here?
Victor.
Okay, here's the other problem. When it comes to explaining the plan, we're about to explain it, and the two people who are out of the loop walked away.
Well, let's go to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they want to be in the loop.
Problem
Engage
solved.
super speed.
Just walk over there, I guess.
You are so fast. He is. I'm wondering if it's worth getting stung.
Believe me, I was slightly sensitive.
There's one in here.
Oh boy, that's loud.
Wow, that's loud. What do I even turn down for that slider? Like, what do I turn down to turn that down, man? Fuck.
Hi, Kit. Hi, Winter.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Winter.
Yeah. Okay.
They're stuck on the corner.
Just hanging out.
I could try to bait it out.
No.
There
No.
could be dozens behind the corner. Don't do that.
Yeah. Next
Just
time
that
I'm
one.
swinging, Victor, don't push me out the way.
Apologies.
Now it looks like we still have to worry about cranks. Haven't seen them in a little bit.
Everything is a nice breath of fresh air. Going back to
Is
basics.
he just standing there?
Come here, Crank.
menacingly.
Excuse me.
That
Oh, we
helps.
have rocks to throw at it.
No, no.
Careful.
And what
No,
happened
that is
to?
a really bad idea.
Clover.
Oh, so you can do it, but I can't.
I'm smaller.
That looks fine.
You two, listen, since y'all were the ones who said that you weren't filled in on the plan.
Thanks, Colt.
Okay, Colt, just come closer so that way you can
Reaver.
also hear. Shh.
Well, there goes that.
Let me see some. Put up the flag.
I'll do it.
Get back.
Yes, every goddamn time.
It's gone. It's gone.
Badge.
As long as you don't move, it doesn't really seem to notice you.
Turn off these lights. There we go.
Just be cautious.
Yep.
Could still be behind the corner.
Where is everyone? One, two, there's one, just people.
I don't think everyone came back.
Let me shot for them, Colt.
I got it.
You got it?
I can blow the all clear horn.
I'll blow it. Right here, anyways. Plus, this is one of my favorite pastimes.
Walking, we're walking.
Now, do you respond?
Don't encourage it.
I'm not. It's always just
Well, we can just keep an eye on
Just
it.
wander off.
Not me though.
I'll face myself towards it.
I need mine.
So the plan.
Alright. Alright, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Alright. So, here's the current plan so far. There's gonna be two groups. Group 1, Group 2. Both groups are gonna have an equal, or at least as close to an equal division between people who have been in the maze and people who haven't been in the maze that much. Now, when it comes to medics, we'll definitely need to divide them up evenly as well, but they'll also need to be paired up with runners. Speaking of runners, runners are more likely going to carry either materials or, as Cole mentioned before, what was it called again? A body barrel? Body barrel.
barrel.
Yeah,
Okay.
a barrel. that's where we're gonna hold people who are currently unconscious and people who may later become unconscious because we're gonna be out there and we're never coming back. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, when we went out there, we saw that the wagon is no longer be a viable plan. The maze changed too much, and now there's elevated surfaces that cannot um be helpful when there is a wagon. So everything will need to carry on us. Now, in terms of personal supplies, you guys will definitely be expected to carry your own personal memories, um, as well as your own weapon and possibly a backup weapon if it comes down to it. We'll definitely have as much weapons as we can with us, but don't don't grab from there unless you absolutely needed it and used up your previous 2 weapons. Now, when it comes to materials, we'll definitely need to make sure that everyone has their own food supply and also a backup food supply to help distribute amongst everyone who's going to be out there awake on the run. When it comes to sacks are currently divided up into different categories: materials, medical supplies, and food. And there's some miscellaneous items that I'll be expected to have to be given to those who are stronger and more capable to protecting the more delicate stuff, such as photos. So we'll be leaving as soon as we're all fully ready and packed up, which is almost complete. We're just finalizing some materials on what to take with us. So once we get that ready, the next time these door open, we'll be heading straight out. We'll be preparing everything we can at night. That way we can just walk out here at the moment these doors are ready to open. Now, with Group 1, Group 1 will definitely be led by two people who've been on the night run. Group 2 will also be led by a different pair of those 2 people. One person will be in the front, one person will be in the back. Runners will be expected to also be sandwiched in between them, with medics and people who haven't been on runs that often in the middle. They'll be the ones more likely to hold the body bags along with them. That way, not only the people who haven't been on that many runs are protected, but the people who are currently asleep are protected as well. So it'll be kind of a sandwich formation. Group 1 will probably be consistent of, it's not finalized, but my current idea is to have Victor and Ronnie be the ones in the back, while myself and Tegan will be the ones in the front. So in case if something happens to either one of us, or to both ones in the same group, there'll still be people who can lead up. Now, if case of an emergency, the current plan is to have people run from one group to the other group. If for some reason we're unable to do that and groups are disbanded for whatever reason, the main objective is to just head towards the exit. If we're close, because at that point we won't be close enough to make it in time back into the junkyard. Now, if these get really desperate, then heading back to the junkyard will have to be a consideration and try again with a new batch of people that replace us. Now, what else? Oh yeah, once we get out there to the outer section, sorry, something just happened again in my brain. Once we get out there to the outer section, the current plan is to seek shelter in the old OG leaders' hideout. It ain't much, but it'll be enough for us to put stuff in, like our material bags, so that way they don't get soaked up by rain. Definitely don't want that, especially considering some of the food and some of the stuff we'll have on us will be more susceptible to weather, especially now. So, we'll use that as a way to have our stuff be seeking shelter. When it comes to, um, when it comes to everyone's safety, the current plan is to have max 8 people on these pipes. There's pipes along the, there's these long pipes that stretch from one side of the wall to the other. Now, those were the only things that kept us from being spotted by the dread. So when it comes closer tonight, we'll definitely need to make sure that at most 8 people are on those pipes. There will be, unfortunately, some sacrifices needing to be made where people will have to hang on to the wall instead of being on the pipe. But unfortunately, that's just the reality of it. There's not enough pipes for everyone from what we saw. We'll definitely have to scout out ahead to make sure there wasn't anything else left behind, but that will only have to be done during the day. At night, it's getting to the pipe, being quiet, and not whispering a single word. Absolute
If I recall
silence.
correctly, if I may interject, I believe there was 2 pipes nearby, just pretty decently spaced apart from each other. So at the most, I mean, 16 people can be on the pipes.
Yeah, but we don't know if those pipes move along, and we don't know if the outer section moves, so it's best to just keep that in mind.
Okay.
We still don't know everything about the outer section. We don't know if the grievers even go to the outer section. We saw one, but that's it. We don't know if that's their main hotspot at night. So, all we know for sure is that the pipes are the best way to keep us safe. Now, if for any reason there isn't enough space on the pipes, then we'll have to make sure that the strongest are the ones who are hanging off the wall. People who are injured or haven't been on runs will definitely need to take priority when on the pipes. So once we get those people secure, anyone else who is left behind will have to secure themselves on a wall. Now there are some bushy vines, so you can hang yourself onto the wall and cover yourself up with those leaves. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but it's the only option we have. There are some bushes on the ground, but that's only if some people are really to risk it and if there really isn't enough room. I'm hoping those pipes stay there, but worst comes to worst, those bushes and the walls may become some people's friends.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly what is up with the dread. We don't know what it's capable of. Avoiding it is probably our best course of action. When it comes to day, we'll definitely use that time to probably seek out, see if there was anything, any clues left behind. All we know is that the outer section have these large doors. Those large doors might be our only way out of here. So, if we manage to get there and it's still daytime, we'll have to send a smaller team to go out and scout out to see if there's anything, any remnants that the originals left behind. If not, then we'll have to wait by the door that is currently by the exit of the inner maze and hope that that door eventually opens. We might end up having to camp there for more than one night, but at this point, it's our only chance of survival. Is there any concerns?
Sounds pretty solid for what info we have.
It's what I managed to conjure up from everyone, from people's input that I managed to talk to.
Sounds good then.
I'm assuming our precaution against the dread is just hide.
Yeah, we don't know what it's capable of. Rather not risk it.
Even I'm not sure that thing could be killed. For now. It's as big as it was in the
Massive.
photo.
Response is the same as it always has been. Run or hide.
Yep.
Yep.
I've been doing nothing. That's for sure.
So the same old plan. Just one last time.
Yep.
Doing our best.
And when it comes to the door, we don't know what's beyond it. All we know for sure is that it's a door. That's it. It has some kind of seems to be made up of some weird mechanism, different than this door. And we don't know how many there are. All we know is that the one that's outside the inner maze, the number is 5. We don't know how many numbers there are, so we might have to
find
go. Yeah, our best bet is probably going right to see if there is a limit to the number. But of course, not trying to venture out too far from the others. It all really depends on how much daylight we can burn before we have to, camp out on top of the pipes.
Yeah.
Now, the current rule is, with people who get stung, I don't want to abandon them. As much as they can pose a threat. If we can somehow wrap them up, then good. If they cannot break out of it, then good. We'll try that. But the moment they break out of it, unfortunately, we'll have to make the tough decision of possibly leaving them behind. Not a choice that I want to make, but even though Colt managed to survive it, out there we won't have the same resources, nor will we have the same numbers. With 2 groups being separated to ease out the possible number of casualties, one person gets stung and they're able to break out of a tightly knotted rope. For the sake of everyone else who is still unstung, it's best to just hightail it and run.
Do we know how much time between being stung and when,
2 minutes.
things start getting real weird?
I think Dahlia took like, what, 10, 15?
Yeah, Dahlia, it seems to be in flux. If the person is still, acknowledging and not hurting anyone immediately, use that time to immediately tie them up and hold them.
Yeah. Maybe we can assess them.
Yeah, remove their weapons from them, so that way they can't hurt anyone besides their fists.
Maybe clean out the sting, maybe?
Yeah. The sting will have to be cleaned out, and they'll need to be bandaged up as fast as they can. We don't want another bleed out situation. But that's if they don't manage to break out of the ropes. If for some reason they do, even after you remove their weapons, I say at most you get 2 tries. After that, no more risking it. You hightail out from them, leave them behind. Cruel, but you have to make sure everyone is safe.
I understand.
We can.
Actually, on the subject of grievers, I've been thinking about it, and we are going to run into them. I know the main plan is to avoid them as much as possible. If we have to hide, we can hide. But I'm thinking we come up with a strategy for what happens if and when one of us gets spotted or is grabbed. And I know it might be risky, but what I was thinking was, if one of us gets grabbed, if we're all quick enough, if we could swarm it fast enough, we do know these things can be killed. What say you, Rob?
But yeah.
Colt?
Not a smart idea. I'm gonna...
None of this is a smart idea.
Getting out of here is a decent idea, but trying to swarm a griever doesn't sound like the smartest idea.
No. I'm just wondering what our plan should be if one gets grabbed.
Unfortunately, if one person gets grabbed,
I think our best bet is to probably try to divert their attention. Seems like they have a very short attention span from what y'all told me. from what happened with the attack.
Yeah.
If that's
We'll
the
definitely need
case,
to have lanterns on us, or at least some kind of torch in case that happens, so that way we can throw it and possibly see if that person will be let go. I know me and Victor have had our run-in with being grabbed and managing to wiggle our way out of it, but
Yeah.
when it comes to that, being in such a tight knit area, our best bet is to attempt to distract them. If that doesn't work, and you end up putting more lives on risk if you try to jump
A
them.
distraction. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can work with that.
A distraction is the only way to go if someone were to get grabbed.
Maybe
But-
lead it around the maze. Hopefully it gets lost and we regroup. Okay. As long as we have a plan.
that's all we can hope for.
As long as we have something.
Alright. Any other
other
questions? Any other inputs?
What is?
Just a thought, and I'll ball one.
Oh.
Maybe before the last group leaves, they
Oh,
light
you
a
woke up.
fire.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Oh, hey, man.
Say that again, Victor?
Hey.
I was gonna say maybe before the last group leaves, they light a fire. Might give us a little bit of time to distract some grievers.
That might be a good idea. What do you guys think?
I like
Hey.
it.
Oh,
Probably work.
I
I
just
mean-
got here.
Mm-hmm.
We could set fire to the old guard tower.
Yeah.
Should we? Never mind.
I don't know if we should light stuff up in here and like the small chance that we'd have to come back. We wouldn't want
Victor.
things to catch fire and
Well,
Well,
I mean, I guess
if
we
any-
also
What?
don't know
What's
if the
going on?
elevator's gonna.
I just woke up.
Well, if anything, we can definitely
about
put
final
some
preparations
campfires
before we
down
get
up
outta
here,
here.
so that way they can at least be
Finally.
distracted.
About time.
It's a good idea to have a distraction behind
So
us,
what's the
but
plan?
maybe just
I'm gonna go
put
to
the
sleep.
campfires.
yeah.
Yeah, same.
Already?
I'm also getting a little bit tired.
I'm
Alright.
tired, man.
You're gonna
Being
need the
crazy takes a
energy,
lot out
man.
of you.
That's
Huh.
fair.
Ow!
oh,
Okay.
careful.
That not a good idea.
He is spiked up on crazy juice, so
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Colt.
Well, not much we
So-
can do about that. Alright. Well, besides the whole campfire thing, we'll try to see if we can maybe put a campfire up here. Prevent from burning anything. But also be something to distract the grievers with.
That's a good idea.
Won't be much, but at least give us a little bit of time.
We're gonna have to use every trick in the book.
it's the only thing they can't take from us.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Alright. I'll go see about getting some campfires and sending them up here, so that way we can just light them up whenever we're ready to leave. Now, when it comes to the barrels, we'll definitely have to wait until the day of to see who needs to be stuffed into a barrel, but I'll see about collecting the current barrels that are currently intact and just grabbing those and punching some holes in them.
Sounds good.
Like a plan. I'll help carry them.
Runners are probably more likely to hold them, so.
You can stay here. Alrighty. That is that. this was definitely more of just like a walk around and talk to people type of episode, but honestly, kind of needed that. Because the last time that happened was in the first ones. So, I'll take that. I'll take it. Alright. I am going to be rating. Scrolls down, continues scrolling, scrolling even more. Oh, Bursty. We can raid Bursty. Bursty live. Goat alert. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon. I will see you all tomorrow for the next maze stream. And hopefully I'll live through that. Maybe I'll be able to play Sunday. We'll see. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon. I will see you around. Bye-bye.